Now, I'm going to have to give it up to Wes and his entire programming entourage, because they basically they really impressed me as far as programming goes. I mean, there's not many people that I have worked alongside or whatnot, and Wes has gone to great lengths to put together a stellar programming program. And so far this year was Wes Wilson's best year yet. You know, not saying that Wes can't do any better. You know, there's always room for Wes to raise the bar yet again. You know, and for those of you who actually, who those of you who know Wes Wilson, you know, he may seem, he may look and seem off the wall and crazy and whatnot, but Wes knows his shit. You know, Wes knows what he's doing. He doesn't do what he does with Play On Con for nothing. You know, Wes knows what he's doing. He puts together epic programs within the programming department. You know, he's he just got it like that. Though I did not stay initially for the con in review that was actually going on site. I can tell you that there were a lot of people that were actually praising Wes for all the kick-ass stuff he had put together. Of course, I can't really give all the credit to Wes for putting together another kick-ass Play On Con. Some of that credit also goes to Dan Gilbert and Judson, who share an equal amount of that credit for putting on another stellar POC. There's Mark, who was kind of the head go-to guy for ops and security whatnot. Yeah, I've seen a lot of familiar faces on the ops security team this year as I saw last year. You know, with all the people that was there at POC this year, and the many things that could have went on, that could have went wrong. You know, basically Dan, Wes, Judson, and Mark basically had a solution for it should that issue would have came up. I'm personally glad that there wasn't any major issues that came up that was a need for concern. You know, that's my primary thing with an event as big as Play On Con and the many things that could have went wrong. My whole theory is, we go to Play On Con and we have fun, play games and whatnot, and everybody comes back home okay. I'm personally glad that everybody went, had fun, and was able to go back home. Happy over the fact that we've had yet another stellar, kick-ass PlayOnCon. And it kind of wouldn't be PlayOnCon if it wasn't for Wes, Dan, Judson, and Mark, and all of the other directors who basically sat down and talked about, you know, what all they would like to see go on at PlayOnCon. And the many sponsors or the people that act, the many vendors that came out, Extraordinary Contraptions, I think being one of them, they also performed in concert last night, or correction, Saturday night, right before the Iron Bartender contest. I thought that was, I thought they sounded pretty good. I may try and get one of their, get some of their material from off the internet, so I can have a copy of their music for myself. But to all of the directors, the vendors, the artists and performers who came by to provide a show at PlayOnCon, thanks. My hat's off to y'all. What up? What up? For all you guys that stay in or close to Leeds, Alabama, why don't you go by Bud's Place in Leeds? They are located at 8044 Parkway Drive, Leeds, Alabama 35094. You know, be sure to check them out. They have Friday Night Magic going on just about every weekend, if not every weekend. You can also look up their page and like them on Facebook. You know, Bud's Place Games. You know, that goes without saying. You could even go and check out their website at budsplacegames.com. So be sure to check those guys out. The only place I did not go to or step foot on was the Overflow Hotel. That was at the Hampton Inn in Calera. Now, keep in mind, for those of you who keep up with various hotel chains, that Hampton Inn is under the Hilton name, meaning it's a Hilton type hotel. And knowing how professional and how dignified that the actual Hilton hotels that I've been to and slept in, I have no doubts that the Hampton in Calera was as equally professional and dignified as the Hampton itself. So I'm pretty sure that they had professional clean rooms and a well friendly staff and whatnot. You know, this is one of the few PlayOnCons, if not the first one, where we actually had to have an overflow hotel to handle the overflow of guests that was not able to stay on the grounds of the 4-H Center.